On this episode, a question asked to me by a 21-year-old stuck in life. Here's for you. I received a question, and I don't know how many of you all are aware, but I've started taking questions on an app called sayat.me. However shitty that app is, but it certainly is helping me gain those questions. So I just pick up my cell phone, take a random question, and I answer. And there was one particular question that I'm going to cover today from sayat.me. It's a big question. Y'all would have read it already, but it's a question that describes the state of mind of a lot of 21, 22, 23, 18, 19-year-olds who are really struggling in their careers because they've taken up something where they don't know what is to be done. So it's a huge question. So I'm going to just read it out from my cell phone and let's take it part by part. So here's what the person says. It says, Hi. I actually don't know what I'm doing with my life. Currently I'm 21-year-old and I am studying. Good that you're 21-year-old and you're studying. I like it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not getting any knowledge in engineering. Oh, so you're becoming an engineer? I'm an engineer by profession. Welcome to what is engineering in India. It's common everywhere. You're not struggling. This is what I asked when I was 21-year-old. I don't ask this anymore when I'm 23. But then yeah, welcome to engineering. That's why I want to pursue MS, but my financial condition is not good. Here's what's necessary for you to understand. I put this yesterday on the Instagram story as well. You know your reality better. A lot of people will just go up to you and say, do this and do that. I can do that for you. I can go ahead, oh, it's okay, you take a loan and you go ahead and do an MS or try getting a scholarship. You'll get waivers and all of those. I can do all of that. I can tell you so many methods to get through this financial crisis. But you know your situation better. You are the best person to judge whether 5 years down the line, with all the loan on your head, and if given the circumstances that you are facing right now, whether you will be able to survive or not. And if your financial situations are not good, maybe immediately after your engineering you might be needed to support your family. For that you cannot be pursuing higher studies, but you would want to take up a job so that you can support your parents, your mom or your dad or your elder sibling who is taking the entire care of household, etc., etc. You know your situation best. So don't just go by what the world is going by, saying, oh, you can do a business, you can do a job, you can do an MBA, you can do an MS. Yes, all of these streams are open, but to choose them, the right lies with you, and you should choose them depending on your practical situation of your life. Don't just choose it because you feel that's the right option and you feel there's a lot of people doing that in the name of knowledge. Okay? Know your situation, grasp your situations properly, and then decide what is it that you want to be doing. Next, daily I thought about it. What am I doing with my life? Is I'm wasting precious time in this degree and I don't get anything in return. I have done my diploma, so I know about the core stuff, but I'm wasting time in the college. Just want to learn something new, doing project, but don't have enough time to study, assignments, exam because of this. Just don't know what to do. Well, let me put it this way. Every engineer, there are so many people who have faced this problem. You're not the first person. I've been there as a 20-year-old, as a 21-year-old studying in the midlife. This is called as a mid-engineering crisis that everyone feels, that really engineering is adding no word to this. And this is for all graduation programs, by the way. Back when you're in your second year, the last semester of your second year, you start feeling like we are struggling big time and I really don't know what is to be done and I really don't know anything about it. The first thing, as I said, be practical about what your life is, what your situation is. Is your family going to be dependent on you after your engineering? How much is at stake for you in engineering? Once you are aware of this, once you are aware that, okay, I've got so much on stake from this degree, that's when you can focus on what exactly do I need to do so that I can cover up for all the things that are at stake as soon as I go beyond my degree. Because engineering is going to complete by in round about say 4 or 5 years if you get a drop 1 year or something of that sort. But 4 years is the graduation program, and then you enter a world which is actually called as life. That is when your life actually begins. Right now it's just the comfortable phase, which the thought process of yours is making it feel a lot uncomfortable. Coming back to what needs to be done, let me tell you something. There are 24 hours in the day, and each one of us get 24 hours only. In these 24 hours, you're going to spend 7 to 8 hours in colleges, say 9 hours in college. So remove those 9 hours. Remove 9 more hours for your sleeping and your food and the other little stuff that you do. That is 18 hours out of your life are completely gone, because you have no control over them. You have to attend college. You have to do the work that's there around in the college. So I'm removing 18 hours of your life straight away, and that leaves us with 6 more hours. Out of that, I take 2 more hours out for, maybe you study, maybe you write your assignments, etc., etc. But I believe you're still left with those 4 hours of your life, which we engineers don't use very nicely. What we try to do is we want to sit and watch that IPL match that's happening right in the background. So there's an IPL match that's going on. We want to watch that IPL match really for that 4 hours of our life. We want to spend that on the IPL match. We're not okay to not miss it. We want to watch Bahubali 2 that's going to release really soon. We want to watch it first day, first show. We want to see Fast and Furious 8. So those 4 hours that we have every single day of our life will decide whether you gain enough knowledge to become something in life or not. And it is just going to be a matter of 4 hours. These 4 hours are going to differentiate you from all other people who are doing that. Because if you sit and gain knowledge, gain practical knowledge, if you sit and code in Java, considering you are an IT or comms guy or girl, if you start and code Java and start creating applications for yourself, or you got your phone, right? You got your phone. It could be Android, iOS. If you can just learn Android development, develop an app for your phone, for your own phone, maybe a task manager, put it on Play Store, or do something of that sort. The more practical you start thinking, the more practical you start doing, the more value it will add to you, and the more better you will become. And all of this is in those 4 hours only. You will stand out if you put these 4 hours into proper constructive use, because everyone is attending college, everyone is writing assignments, everyone is giving examinations, and very less people still are getting knowledge out of it. I'm telling you, there are engineers everywhere. You look at the top startups today, and they're all engineering guys, not doing the technology work, but doing the business work and the business functions, etc., etc. That's all a matter of time management. I don't think that we are supposed to be confused at this moment. I just feel that you need to schedule yourself better. You need to manage your time better. And you have got 4 days, if I say 7 days a week, that makes 28 hours. 4 hours a day, 7 days a week makes 28 hours. I say you go ahead and waste 8 more hours in the week. You go for a friend's birthday party, you go for a marriage celebration, have a family dinner or something of that sort. You waste more 8 hours in the week. You still got 20 hours. 20 hours is nearly an equivalent to 1 entire day that you get. So out of nowhere, out of just spending your day normally, doing everything that you're supposed to do, you can still manage to get 1 day for yourself, for taking your skills forward, out of nowhere. Like, you create a day for yourself. You're doing everything that every engineering student is doing, yet you have 1 day extra, because you are spending that 20 hours in becoming something better, in starting something new, in doing something brilliant. And that is a lot of value for you, my friend. A lot of value. Don't be confused over what you're supposed to do. Get through this. And if you say that your graduation degree has been a waste and you feel it's a waste, trust me, it's not. Because if you're not a graduate in today's world, you don't stand a chance to get to any place which is reputational. I know a lot of people says degrees don't matter and all of that stuff. It's the skills and the knowledge. I believe in that. But the practical world around us is not meant to believe that we will recruit person only based on his skills. We will recruit a person only based on the kind of knowledge he has, even if he is a second standard pass guy. You need a graduation degree, and for the sake of it, okay, for the sake of getting through the degree and getting that degree and saying, oh, I am a Bachelor of Engineering, or I'm a B.Tech, or I'm a BSc, I'm a B.Com, I'm a BMM guy, whatever you are, whatever graduation program you are in, just for the sake of getting that degree, clear it out. The knowledge, the skill is in those 20 hours. The real difference that you make per week is going to be either that 4 hours a day or that 20 hours, the extra day that I told you to create. That's what's going to really matter, and that is what is going to add a lot of value to you. So if you really are into learning and skill development and gaining a lot of knowledge, doing some practical work, I just told you how can you create one extra day for yourself in those 7 days a week itself. Now it's upon you whether you implement it or not implement it, but it is easy. Everybody in the world has 24 hours. You decide how you use it, and you become what you will use it for. That's it. It's that simple. I hope you like the answer. If you like the answer, do drop your comments below. If this really adds value to you, I would like you to share this with your friends. I would like you to put it on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and share it around with people so that it can reach a lot of 20, 21-year-olds. It's an easy hack to get 20 hours, 1 day extra from 7 days a week, one productive day for yourself, and really make things happen. Do hit the subscribe button which is below. Subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of things coming today. There's a lot of things that are going to come later on as well. I just want to add value. And remember guys, if you want to ask me a question, I know there's a lot of hesitancy in you to ask me questions directly. Put it on sayad.me/SakibKhan Speaks. You keep asking questions. I will keep answering you. This is the Ask the Khan Show. And I'll see you next time with a superb question that you ask me. Thanks and bye-bye.